All right, real talk here. Have you ever sat through a training on cultural responsiveness, nodded politely, and walked out thinking, wait, am I doing this already or am I missing something? And let's be honest, sometimes all these terms start to blur together. Culturally relevant, culturally sustaining, culturally aware, culturally responsive. It's like a vocabulary test no one signed up for. So you end up asking yourself, well, am I inclusive enough? Do I have the right posters up? Should I be teaching Beyonce lyrics and social studies now? I get it. It's confusing. And it can feel like one more thing on a never-ending list of things we're supposed to be doing better. Well, if you've left overwhelmed or unsure about what these terms mean or how to apply them, you are absolutely not alone. Most educators want to do right by their students, but the language around equity can feel like a moving target. Here's the good news. You don't need a PhD in multicultural education to be effective. What matters most is your mindset and your willingness to reflect, listen, and grow. Well, let's break it down. Quick and clear. Culturally aware is about recognizing that your students come from diverse backgrounds and that culture influences how they learn, communicate, and experience school. It's about noticing, acknowledging, respecting. It's saying, I see your identity, and I'm not going to pretend everyone learns the same way. That's good, necessary even, but it's mostly about observation and intention. Culturally responsive takes it further. It's not just noticing differences, it's responding to them in your instruction, relationships, and expectations. It's saying, I'm not just aware that you're different, I'm actively changing how I teach, interact, and support you based on who you are. Culturally responsive teaching asks, whose knowledge is being centered in my classroom? Whose ways of learning are being valued? Whose stories are being told? It's active, it's responsive, it's personal. Now, let's turn this from theory to practice because you don't need to redo your whole curriculum tomorrow to make a difference. I'm gonna give you some strategies. Strategy number one. Shift the material, not just the decorations. Representation matters. Yes, absolutely. But a culturally responsive classroom is more than posters of diverse kids holding hands. Ask, are the voices in my classroom text diverse and authentic? Am I teaching about cultures or through them? Try weaving in materials that show your students their lives and histories are worthy of study, not just during Heritage Month. Strategy number two, make room for cultural learning styles. Listen, not every student thrives in a raise your hand and wait environment. Some cultures value group talk, storytelling, call and response. Can you allow for collaborative learning, oral storytelling, movement? That's not lowering standards, it's expanding access. Strategy number three, ask your student what works for them. Ask your students how they learn best, what makes them feel included, what makes them feel invisible. The answers might surprise you, and they'll definitely guide you. Oh, shoot, I got bars. This is responsiveness in action, adjusting based on the people in front of you, not just the ones in your teacher prep textbooks. Here's the truth. Being culturally responsive isn't about having a perfect book list or nailing every nuance of identity. It's about being committed to the ongoing work of seeing your students clearly, honoring who they are, and teaching in a way that says, you belong here, just as you are. So don't let the buzzwords scare you off. You don't need to do everything all at once. Just start with a small shift, one reflective question, one deeper conversation, because every time you choose curiosity over assumption, responsiveness over routine, you're making space for your students to show up fully. And isn't that what we're here for? You're doing this work. And the fact that you're even asking these questions, that matters more than you know.